my beautiful makeup lovers, thank you so much for tuning in with me today and a very warm welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to give you some thoughts on those single eyeshadows that I picked up from the brand Makeup with Rising Phoenix. So those single eyeshadows. I picked up one more, but I'm going to show you later. And anyway, so I'm going to first give you a little bit of info on those, the brand itself, the shipping, the prices, etc. Then we're going to jump into the swatches of all the shades that you see here, and then we're going to do a look together where I use a couple of those, and in the end you can find them, my final thoughts. As always, I'm going to leave timestamps down below so you can find your way to the different parts of the video that interest you the most, that are the most relevant to you. So I'd say just, let's get started, why not? Okay, so let's give you first a little bit of info on the brand itself. So that's how the brand is called. Makeup with Rising Phoenix, and it is a Singapore-based brand which also manufactures in Singapore, and they are cruelty-free and vegan, as you can see by the little heart with the bunnies and everything. So that's good. You're good to go if you're looking out for that. And yeah, so that's basically all I can say about them for now. I'm gonna add a little bit more info, of course, the shipping process and everything. Since it's an indie brand, I thought I'm gonna mention it because sometimes people are a bit hesitant to order from brands that are pretty small, and especially if they're situated in another country. So I'm gonna add a bit of more info on that. But first I want to speak quickly about what I picked up. So they came out in the last quarter of the year with the Greek Beast and Monster collection, which is basically this one. Not all of them, I'm gonna get to this, because they also released a Greek Goddess collection, I believe it's called. I'm sorry if this is not entirely correct, but altogether those two collections, they form the Greek Mythology Collection that they offer, which is, one of them is the Greek Beasts and Monsters and one of them is the Greek Goddess. So when I ordered the Greek Beasts and Monsters collection, there were already two shades that were not available anymore. So I just picked two from the other collection, from the Goddess collection. So I was good to go, you know. Why not? And it was a pre-order actually, and I picked this out. And I was a bit like, you know, sleepy in my lunch break, a bit exhausted from half a day of work. So I ordered it online and I didn't really pay attention too much like on the ordering process and the different options. I just added the single pants to my cart and checked out, and that's it. And that would have left me with a total amount of 104 Singapore dollars. Do you say Singapore dollars? I'm gonna call it Singapore dollars. And that would be around 67 euros or 76 US dollars. And that would be because all of the single pants, if you buy them, costs you 8 Singapore dollars, which is around €5.20 or $5.90. So they have this option that if you do one of those, like if you add a whole palette, this is called the freestyle palette, and you fill it up with the shades in here, and then all this, like the palette with the shades in there, will cost you 55 Singaporean dollars, which is €35.60 or $40.50. So quite a good deal, you know. And they actually contacted me after I placed my order, which was super nice, and told me, hey Bianca, we just looked through your order and we saw that it's not really the cost-effective option for you. You could have, I ordered 13 shades, and I could have, you know, done a whole freestyle palette which contains 12 plus one single, and I would have saved money. And they told me like, look, we can refund you that, and you can just, you know, get the freestyle option and etc. That's it. So in the end, that made me actually, instead of paying 104 Singaporean dollars, that made me pay 63 Singaporean dollars, which is around 40 euros or 46 US dollars. So in the end, I saved like 27 euros, which is around 30 US dollars, which is like super amazing. That's actually like quite some money. And they were kind enough to tell me like, you stupid, you didn't really pick the best option for yourself, which is so sweet. Never had an experience like that, and I think it's great customer service, really great customer service. And also I was a bit afraid on that the shipping, because shipping of indie brands to Spain can be a pain in the ass because Spanish customs are super erratic and sometimes just reject packages like this one yes, this one no. Why? I don't know. And anyway, so I actually mentioned this in this collection in one of my new makeup releases videos and was mentioning that I'm a bit concerned about the shipping, and they actually reached out to me and told me like, look, no problem, to Spain we have it sorted out, you can just order it and we take care of customs duties, blah 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 and everything. And that's absolutely true. It arrived on my doorstep, I didn't have to do anything, it just came to my place and that's it. And that's super super amazing in Spain, trust me. And I would always, like, if somebody is like concerned about ordering from them, if it works in Spain, it probably works in the rest of the globe as well, trust me. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Everything worked out, it came to my doorstep, everything was fine. I didn't pay as much as I first thought. Great deal, honestly. Absolutely lovely customer service. And they also, because it was a pre-order, kept everybody updated through emails how the pre-order is going. So great experience there with the ordering, the shipping, everything. I just wanted to mention it because it's such a small brand and sometimes you hesitant maybe a bit to order from a smaller brand. So I wanted to mention that. Anyway, that's all the rambling I'm going to do about that. That's the collection we're going to see in the video. That's the shades you're going to see the swatches of now. I also picked up one more which didn't fit in there anymore, so I have one of my magnetic palettes, which is this one. Doesn't look very exciting in the pan, but anyway, I wanted to show you. So I say let's jump into the swatches and then you're gonna meet me for the look. Guys, welcome to the look. Anyway, I did only order shimmer shadows from this brand. So for my crease work, I like to use some matte shadows, like most people probably. And for this, I'm gonna go in with the blushing berries from Dose of Colors. And I'm just gonna do my crease work. I'm not gonna comment too much on this now because the video is not about this. And I'm just gonna build up my crease now. You're gonna see it in time-lapse with a little bit of music and everything. And that's gone about it. And when I start working on the shimmer shadows, then I'm going to be with you again. So after the crease work is done, I'm going to go into this green shimmer up here or down here or whatever. It's called Hydra and it's part of the Greek Monsters and Beasts collection. And I'm going to put it basically all over my lid except of a little tiny space in the front where I'm going to leave a little bit of a gap. And I'm going to wet my brush on it and also did put down glitter glue on my eyelids. Okay, so after the green shimmer is laid down, now I'm going to go into this color here, which is the color Zeus. Or at least that's how I would say it in German actually. I don't know how you say that in English. choice. Let's call it like that. And this one's actually one of the two that I picked up from the Greek Goddess collection. So it's not within the Greek Beasts and Monsters collection, but within the Greek Mythology Collection. So I'm gonna use that. And I am also gonna wet my brush for this application. Now I'm going to go quickly back in with the Blushing Berries. I'm going to use again this darker shade here to clean up a little bit the outer area where the shimmer and the mattes meet. And then I'm also going to start out the outer corner of the lower lash line with this one. Now we're going to go in this part here, which is still a bit blank in the lower lash line, with this color here, which is the color Satyr. And I'm also going to wet the brush a little, not too much, not like really, just moisturizing it a little bit, let's say, to apply this shade. This is mainly just to prevent fallout too much. As a brow highlight, I'm also gonna go with another brand, since all of those are not bright enough like I want, like the shades that I selected are not bright enough for me to use it as a brow highlight. So I'm gonna go with the color Serene from Lethal Cosmetics and put it as a brow highlight. Okay, so this is all the eyeshadow that I wanted to lay down for this look. I'm gonna finish up this look with some mascara, maybe some liner and some lip product, and then I'm gonna be back with you. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I did finish it up with the Essence Lash Princess False Effect Mascara with the Linda Hallberg crayon in the color Avoir Flesh, and a NARS Velvet Lip Glide in the color Banshee. So let me zoom you in now so you can see what actually happened here a bit more closed up. Okay, after you've seen all that and the finished look, we're gonna jump into the thoughts that I have on the shadows that I picked up from Makeup with Rising Phoenix, and yeah, let's do that. Okay, so my thoughts on this that I picked up. All over, I'm really happy with the purchase. They perform really nicely. I hope you could see in the demo part on how nicely and easily those shimmers go on and are really opaque while doing this. They do not patch out or anything, super lovely. And all of those, they have this kind of like glitter incorporated. Like, let me tell you, I'm not a big glitter person. I like, don't come for me with pressed glitters. I really don't like those. And if it's something like, you know, I don't know, like a loose glitter or something, it's okay. I can use it once in a while, but not a big fan. And like shades that usually have glitter in them, usually the glitter sits kind of on top of the shade, if you know what I mean. And with those, the glitter is really well incorporated. I hope you could see that when I did a close-up, which, yeah, I really hope so, because I felt like I tried to take different pictures of different looks that I did, and I never felt like that this kind of like super nice dimensional glitter. Dogs barking outside. I never felt that the glitter really picked up on camera and anything, so I hope it did in a close-up. Actually, to give you a little bit of more also like an idea how other shadows of this collection could look like, I'm gonna move over here and, oh, why does this jump now? Well, whatever. So I'm gonna leave you a picture here from the look that I did with the shade Minotaur, which is this one here, all over my lid. I really like that one. It has a really nice kind of like greenish blue silvery color. I don't know, it's really hard to say how this color is to be described, but it's really pretty. I really like it. And this is the look I did with this. Here I used in the crease some Lethal Cosmetics shadows, and also I'm gonna leave you this picture here of a look that I did with using this shade here. It was quite a soft look. I also used the Blushing Berries in the crease with this. It's the shade, one second, Empusa. And yeah, so with this one I'm gonna insert you the clip. I'm also did a close-up filming thing with this one, and I hope you can see how it really nicely glitters. This glitter is so well incorporated in those shades. It's so stunning and beautiful. I really liked it. And when you go to the light, like, it's not jumps to the person and it's like bam, I have glitter on my eyes. But when you know the light hits your face right, it's like, wow, what's that? And actually people actually asked me like, hey, what do you wear? Do you have lipstick on my teeth? No. Actually people stopped me in the street, or like friends asked me like, hey, that's a really pretty shade you have there. It's like glittery from one angle, no? And that's kind of the thing. It has like really pretty colors that really get enhanced by the well incorporated glitter in those shades. So that's really amazing. I really like that. And I'm usually not someone who is like head over heels for glitter. Like, I do really, for example, like the Topper shades from Pat McGrath and everything, but this is a total different range than those ones are. Those are really affordable, honestly. And yeah, I'm really impressed how nicely this, I believe they call them like glitter based shimmers. I hope that's how I say it, how they say it, how they named them, but I can see what they mean, and it's really nice. For me, it works out really nicely with those. So I indeed had a great all-over experience with this collection, from the shipping to the customer service, the all-over usage of this shades that I have. I'm absolutely satisfied with how everything went down. I feel like I added something really nice and unique to my collection. The dog started playing with some paper. Thanks, dog. Beneki. Okay, so I put the dog on my lap. I hope that's gonna fix his chewing on the paper, and he seems happy. Anyway, all over, really happy with the experience, customer service, shipping, quality of the shades. Really like it. I really like the color selection they put in here. It's like a little bit of unusual colors as well, and that's really nice. And yeah, I'm really happy with those. One thing I have to say is, if you have deep setted eyes or hooded eyes, like I have pretty deep set eyes and also a little bit of hooded eyes, I have to use a glitter glue with those, otherwise the glitter will transfer into your crease. I don't know how this is if you don't have any of those things going on with your eyes, but I always use a glitter glue when I use those shades. I did it once without, and it did transfer pretty much in my crease. And it's not a look that I personally like, but to me is definitely a glitter glue case. That's what I wanted to say. Let me check my notes, what else I wrote down throughout time of using them. Yeah, some of those colors, they do stain. So this color here, this blue, which is called Poseidon. Then also this color that I used here today, Hydra, it also stains. And also this color, and this one I have to check actually how it's called. Gorgon, this color called Gorgon also stains your lids, so be aware of that in case you might. It's not a crazy staining. You do, like, when you take off your makeup in the evening, you will see some staining, but it's this kind of staining just fades away throughout the night, so it's nothing like, you know, that you will have a blue eye for like 3 days in a row or something like that. So that's kind of the case that you should be aware of in case you mind staining. And yeah, all over, this is a pretty lovely collection. I'm really happy with my whole experience. And I think I forgot to mention how much the shipping is in the beginning. Did I? I think I did. The shipping is, by the way, super random insert from the info section to the stock section. The shipping is 1950 Singapore dollars, which is around €12.60 or $14.35. So the shipping to international customers seems to be, I think on the email it said it's weight, like it goes per weight, and if you're under like 2 kilos, I believe this is the shipping fee. Don't quote me on this, but I believe that's how I understood it. And yeah, I'm really not mad at the shipping cost at all. As someone who orders a lot from outside of her own country, I'm used to a bit higher shipping fees, but I know if you live in the US, you're very used to getting everything sent for no shipping rate actually. So I personally think it's a really reasonable international shipping fee, but that's up to you to judge. And yeah, so in general, I think if this brand would come out with a new collection this year that is somehow up my alley color-wise, I would actually go ahead and use one of the 2 items that I can buy per month this year and buy that collection, because I'm really happy with this. It's a really good price value, absolutely, especially if you go for this freestyle palette and fill it up. It's a great value for price. And I'm super happy with this. So yeah, I'm happy that I discovered a new brand that I liked, and I'm happy I went ahead and tried it. So that's enough rambling. I should wrap it off at this moment. Tell me please in the comments if you tried Makeup with Rising Phoenix, or maybe you tried one of the other collections, because they also do have other collections. I would really like to know if they also have this kind of like incorporated glitter. I would be really interested in that, because maybe then I would even pick up one of the other collections some point in time that they already have. So yeah, let me know that. Please also give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of videos. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, so I can see you here in my next video. Bye bye!